This is the Yoshi Copper Grill Mat. It's the follow-up to the original Yoshi Grill and Bake Mats that came out a few years ago. It's supposed to be a non-stick surface that lets you cook evenly while keeping your grill clean. Is this new version as good or better than the original? That's what I'm going to try to find out in this review of Yoshi Copper Grill Mat. So for my first test, I wanted to try something kind of standard on the grill. I got a pound of ground beef and I made 4 quarter pounders. I put 2 on the Yoshi Copper Grill Mat and 2 on the regular grill, and here's what happened. I've got my Yoshi Copper Grill Mat. I'm going to put 2 hamburgers on the grill mat and 2 hamburgers on the actual grill and compare them when they're done. Yoshi Copper Grill Mat, regular grill. Let's see what happens. Got the hamburgers kind of sitting in their grease. And these hamburgers obviously are not. Not quite ready to flip yet, but it's worth looking at. Nice grill marks on the grill one. Grilled. After the hamburgers, I took it to the sink to clean it up. It did a pretty good job, but it wasn't 100%. Here's what we got after the fact. Let's see how this cleans up. And notice the back. That looks like it's kind of burnt. Let's see. Some of it's coming off. Oh, that's nasty. That's about as good as it's going to get. I think maybe that grill might have just been a little bit too hot for this. But you're supposed to cook hammers on high heat. So next up I wanted something a little bit larger, so I wanted to get some large chicken breasts and grill those. I found that the chicken started to sit in its own fat, and the fat got really burned on there. Check it out. Alright, like last time, I've got a couple on the actual mat itself. I've got 2 on just straight on the grill so we can compare how the 2 look and the cooking times as well. A little bit lower heat, large pieces of chicken. It's going to take a while, so we'll see how it does with this. Well, I just turned them over to check them, and obviously this side has grill marks, this side not so much, maybe a little bit right there. I noticed there was some burnt fat they were sitting in, so I moved them around a little bit so they weren't just like this. See, it's just kind of sitting in its own fat. That's not dripping down like this side is, so it's kind of sitting in it. I wonder how easy that's going to be to get off here. I did notice I got some grill marks on this one as I tried flipping it over to see the other side. So it's weird. I didn't really see grill marks in the hamburgers, but I'm seeing it kind of grill marks. Kind of grill marks. Yeah, grill marks. That's definitely grill marks. This side obviously looking more like what you would expect to see. See, that's definitely grill marks. Definitely what you want to see. These look like they're cooking a little bit faster than these are. But still a little early. Still got time to go. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's take another look. Alright, I think we're about ready to take these off now. Clearly we have the better grill marks here. This is the grill side. Much better. Clearly nice grill marks. Now the Yoshi Copper Grill side. I mean, you know, it's cooked. That does not look like it's going to be fun to clean at all. No. Wow. Something else I learned is if you pick this up while the flame's on there, that grease can drip down and flare up. That happened to me on the hamburgers. I wanted to do some more tests, but I really need to clean this off, so I might see what I can do about that. These two were on the grill side, and those 3 were on the grill mat. These 2 over here were on the grill side, and these 2 were on the Yoshi Copper Grill Mat. After I cut them open, you can see that they're both, this one was done on the grill side, this was done on the Yoshi Copper Grill Mat side. They're both cooked nicely inside. I don't have any complaints with that. Alright, so I'm going to bring this in and try to wash it. Right now it looks like some abstract painting with all the fat that's singed on there. I'm going to see what I can do. I might put it in the dishwasher because that looks pretty bad. I'm not sure this is even as good as the original, because the original, I don't remember being that bad as far as the fat collecting and burning on there. The flame wasn't that high. It was right a medium for the chicken. And we've got all this that is just stuck on there. So let's see how well it comes off. Okay, well good. That's a good sign. It's kind of coming off at least. They say that there's no messy grill to clean, but you have a grill mat to clean. And there's actually kind of a burnt smell to it. Because all that burnt fat that's just kind of sitting there, there's a burnt fat smell. I mean, I can keep scrubbing this, and I guess I'll get it somewhat clean. I mean, it's getting there slowly. This is going to be a task. I think I might put it in the dishwasher and see how well that handles it. That might be a good choice. So get a few of these big pieces off, and then I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. All right, I'm going to put it in there. So after the chicken, the fat was so caked on there that I did my best to clean it off. Although what I decided I was going to do was just get the big pieces off and stick it in the dishwasher. My dishwasher is really good, so I figured it would have the best chance of getting it as clean as possible. Here's what happened when I took it out of the dishwasher. All right, the dishwasher cycle is over. Let's see how it came out. Oh, let me see. Oh, I wasn't going to use my other one to compare it, but I think I might have to for the remaining test, because this is shot. On the second day, I wanted to see what happened if I did some vegetables and some cheese on the baked mat. So here's what happened there. All right, here we go. Take 2. I'm going to do some peppers and some tomatoes and a little bit of cheese, as shown in the commercial. So let's see how that goes. Here's what I got. I've got some peppers and tomatoes covered in olive oil and a little bit of pepper and salt. I got some cheese that I'm just going to sprinkle on there like to do in the commercial. I got I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to use this one to compare, but the other one's so destroyed that I kind of have no choice. Got my heat kind of on about medium. So here we go. Some peppers. And I got Bailey out here too. Okay, I've got my peppers, tomatoes, put some cheese on there. Alright, this is what they show in the commercial with the cheese, tomatoes, peppers. I'm going to close it up for a little bit and see how it goes. Here's what's going on with the cheese. That's not really, I mean, it's not sticking. That's cool. Well, there's what happened with the cheese. What's the matter, Bailey, huh? You want some of that food? Alright, they came out pretty good. Let me see how this looks now. See, it looks like maybe the lower heat, it's not sticking as much. Maybe the high heat for those hamburgers is just too much for it. You can touch it within a couple of minutes of taking it off the grill. This one's much easier to clean up. Of course, there isn't the grease that you have on hamburgers and chicken either. This is just vegetables and some olive oil. But that is cleaning up much nicer. For cooking vegetables, the Yoshi Copper Grill Mat did a pretty good job. Unfortunately, most people are going to be using it for things like hamburgers, chicken, and steaks, which are greasier, and the other mat didn't fare so well when I cooked those on it. If you want to use it for vegetables, you might be happy. But if you're going to use it for meats or chicken, you might be disappointed. So in the end, I'm not sure that Yoshi Copper Grill Mat is even as good as the original Yoshi Grill and Bake Mats. The original lasted me for probably a summer before it frayed and the nonstick surface degraded to the point where it wasn't useful anymore. This didn't even last me one day because after the burgers, the chicken stuck to it and the fat was all caked on. Have you used Yoshi Copper Grill Mat or the original Yoshi Grill and Bake Mats? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And please subscribe for more as seen on TV product reviews from me, James White, with Freakin' Reviews.